You're now tuned in to the Couch Stealers Anime Podcast.
Yeah, you already know. 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 Y'all already know what y'all here for. What's going on? It is the Couch Stealers. It's the one and only
Couch Stealers.
It's the one and only Meister Mikey J.
And it's your boy AU.
And we got a guest this week. What's going on? Say what up, everybody, to Black Kensei from the VLG studio. We've had Black Kensei on before. And after our Hot Take Tuesday this week, bro, you wanted to come on the show.
The Vagabond. We got the Vagabond out here.
Yeah, it was like I saw some hot takes on the Twitter. I'm like, okay, no, I know how to chime in on this one. So yeah, I was like, yeah, let's see if I can get on that.
All right, bet. So I think let's go into our normal shit for now. Vagabond, you're already here. Chime in on everything, and I say we save this real hot take shit for the end and just go crazy.
Fair enough.
I'm good with that.
And go crazy.
I'm good with that.
Because I feel like it's about to be some fighting words in this bitch tonight. So
Hey,
let's let this one simmer.
Hey,
Okay.
man, I already said it on Twitter. I'll say it here again. You better stomp them motherfuckers out like Kirk Franklin. You already know. But we about to go right into it. I gotta be honest with you, AU. There is so much more heat that has dropped this season that we ain't even really dive into, bro. I've been on some wild shit watching everything from High Card, fire, even though it feels like JoJo's. I ain't gonna hold you. It feels like JoJo's. Just with playing cards. But High Card is fire. Kinda of the great Snow Sea. Shout out Stony, because Stony's the one who put me onto that. The opening alone is fire. You know when they make you just want to raise your eyebrow and be like, what the fuck going on over there? That's what that opening does. Straight fire. And I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I think I'm on the Trigun train, man. I do.
Oh no! Fucking way,
and then they hit us with a fire opening too. Come on now.
Bro, so I didn't even watch the second episode. So if niggas gonna talk about it, y'all could go. And me, I might give it an episode one. F that. I cannot look past the fact that this shit does not look, feel in any way, shape, or form what I've seen in the past.
But we
That's
talked
called
about
bias. You just got a whole bias. You just described bias, friend. It could be.
That's not bias.
Yeah,
it is.
It is.
It's not bias
to what is
it's not bias.
familiar, and it's like you.
It's not.
I don't know what else to say. That shit goes.
I can. Because I already explained it. I literally said that the reason why I recognize that as not biased is just simply I didn't want this. And it's too reminiscent and too close to something that I've seen and something that many consider like they're a classic, especially for anime. And they took this shit and went in a completely different direction. The story isn't even the same. So my thing is like this doesn't even feel like what I've seen before, but they're trying to market it as something that I have.
But that's the point that I was making before is like, this is something that is completely different, completely new. And that's not a bad thing.
I understand that.
That's not a bad thing, though, to have something new like this. Because it's clean. And I don't like the 3D animation. But between this
the animation was great.
No, I was going to say between this and kind of, bro, that 3D animation making me come back around on some things. I got to think about this more than once now. I got to be like, hold on, 3D animation? Let me see what the fuck going on over here.
No, I'm not much.
Bro, some of the liberties that they've taken, even with the story, seems like this shit about to be a little bit more concise and actually have like some thought behind it. Because now, again, I'm not going to talk shit about the original because the original is a classic. I love the original, but the original felt like an anthology with like a broader story kind of looped in. And I mean, I ain't gonna lie, 2 episodes in, it feels like I'm actually gonna get story.
Which is what made it so fucking great. I think it made it so great exactly for the reason that you said that. And the reason why I say this is because, nigga, it was the Wild Wild West on a big ass planet, nigga. And that's the whole point. The nigga got stranded there and was just living his fucking life, and all he did was fuck shit up. The nigga became an outlaw in literally the Wild Wild West.
Agreed, but like he could still do that and give me some story. I'm like,
that
I
was
like having
that nigga.
stories.
You like whatever the fuck, how the fuck you say that shit. You're not gonna sit here and tell me, nigga, like that the story always gotta mean like the biggest fucking thing in order for the shit to be great. I think their story was exactly what it was supposed to be. Literally, it played into the feel of like we're not leading down a certain path because that's the path of a outlaw and a fucking basically like the Wild Wild West. And the path led exactly where the way it was supposed to go to. I see Trigun very reminiscent of like Cowboy Bebop. There was no overall like linear fucking story. Like niggas was out being cowboys, nigga, in the fucking space. This nigga was a cowboy in the middle of a fucking planet that nigga never been on, and there's barely even people there. But somehow we find our ways at the end of this fucking story. Like, damn. I'm not saying like Trigun is Cowboy Bebop, but it's very reminiscent.
I feel like that's a good comparison in the sense that it's like looking at it from that lens, you could see that it's from like an era of anime, right? This particular era in anime, but it's like if we also look at it from like an artistic storytelling point of view, it's like dogs. Like that was literally the storytelling style of that era, and we're literally seeing how that storytelling has evolved within anime, like down to the animation technique. Like it's evolved. And
Thank
like,
you.
as somebody
agreed, we're not debating this, but yeah, go on, my bad.
Yeah, no. We, if nothing else, we're talking about how we interpreted this medium. You know what I'm saying? How we interpreted and how we like experienced this new rendition of a classic, right? It's like,
but I can't call this a new rendition of a classic. It just feels like
absolutely
I feel like I wouldn't say it's a new rendition. I just feel like it's a completely different story, and that's what I said before. I like not just story, but the way it feels in general doesn't even feel like what I've seen. But I did say that that's my biggest gripe on it. If they changed a few things, took some liberties, I'd have been perfectly cool with that. But I feel like I'm not feeling a rendition, a homage, other than just the fact that this is Trigun and then this is what we have.
Like rendition, like I'm over here talking in like if somebody's doing like Beethoven's whatever the fuck, right? Like that's like them trying to play what Beethoven once played. Beethoven wrote the original, but like because he's not here to play it, I'm playing it now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a rendition. We're bringing it back. But it's like my main thing is like I'm thinking of this and Ghost in the Shell that they redid on like Netflix the other like
that shit don't count.
Are you talking about like Scarlett Johansson Ghost in the Shell?
No, there's like a Netflix one, but like it's super like the CG is like real plastic feeling, and it's just like I can't even see past how unattractive it looks. And that's you know what I'm saying? Like we are so used to booty looking CG animation that like that's the norm. Like they killed Berserk, bro. I will never forgive
bro.
Niggas.
Berserk was fire, nigga. Berserk was fucking
like one of
fire,
the greatest stories ever written, and it never gets justified.
I fucking love Berserk, bro. I love Berserk so much. I liked the actual Berserk. I saw past the animation.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
That's how much I love the Berserk.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I after what's it called? After my man did Guts and his girl So Dirty, I couldn't go back to Berserk. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. He nutted and Griffin nutted in her the whole time he was looking Guts directly in his eye and like just like doing it out of spite. Like he wasn't even like enjoying. Like I'm just doing this just because it's gonna fuck you. Like it just. I still for my number for my own self that's a level of savagery that I am no longer comfortable participating around or in.
Nigga,
and
you watch. Hold on. I'm cutting that whole entire monologue you guys short, nigga. Nah. I'm cutting that whole shit short on this nigga. And I have a fucking reason, and you not gonna deny me. It's not even fucking possible. It's not impossible for you to deny what I'm about to say in any circumstance. And if you deny it, you are 100% a capper, nigga. You told me to watch redo.
No,
I don't want to hear shit. I don't want no excuses.
That don't count.
I don't want nothing. Oh, now it don't count.
That don't count.
I don't
that was shock value.
Stop it.
That was shock value.
And that wasn't shock value, bro. Nigga, stop it right now. Stop it.
Nah, that was like that's like
he turned some niggas into savages and told this bitch that is also a lesbian. That if you Do not let them fuck you, and they all satisfied by the morning. They will eat you,
What?
nigga. They ate her.
What?
Exactly. This nigga talking about savagery, bro. Nah,
Wait,
cuz. This
wait,
nigga's
okay,
capping.
okay,
You're
wait.
capping.
Who green
You're
leaf had
capping.
props?
Wait.
You're
Black Kensei, I
capping,
got
bro.
you.
You're
I got
capping.
you. All right. So, and I didn't think it was gonna turn to a Redo a Hitler thing, but Redo a Hitler is to this day one of the most fucked up things I've ever watched. Not even like just anime.
Yeah, y'all
So
can keep that.
yeah, no, bro, like it gets so much worse. Like they basically
I'm
took
never
this
gonna watch
dude.
that shit again.
No, never again. They basically took this dude who was a healer as like a isekai kind of realm type shit. He was a healer, but every time he healed somebody, he felt their pain. So if you got your eye cut out, he felt like his eye got cut out. That kind of shit. Bro, they ended up taking him into this kingdom, drugging him, literally making him a drug addict to the point where he would do anything for the drugs just to use his healer. Bro, they was fucking
They was raping. They was raping this nigga. They was beating this nigga. It was crazy. We talking men, women, whatever, nigga. Everybody was raping this nigga. It was crazy. I'm trying to tell you, bro. It was wild,
bro. So what ends up happening is he ends up building up a tolerance. They drugged him so much he ended up building up a tolerance to it. Ends up stealing like this great power from them, redoing his whole life. And by I say that, meaning
he killed that the demon or the
dragon, but that's how he got the great power.
Gotcha.
Redoing his whole life to the point where he started back at ground zero with the knowledge of all this shit that's about to happen to him. He let all of this shit happen to him again just so he could get revenge on all the people that did shit to him. 50. That's the whole point, bro. At one point, you might have even seen like this scene because it's to this day one of the wildest shit's ever seen. The main chick who was like doing all of the crap to him, like he got her to the point where she was like literally like, yo, either you gonna fuck me or I'm gonna, and he took like a poker or some shit, like, did you mess with the fire? Put that shit in the fire and was like, either you gonna fuck me or you gonna fuck this. And then she was like, what? And then he slapped her across the face with his dick. I kid you not. It was one of the wildest shits I have ever watched.
Bro,
in
just
any medium.
Point being, listen, bro. This nigga's capping. He's capping. All I'm telling you is he's capping. He just gave you a whole story as to why he's capping.
Facts. That's cap for sure.
That's what I'm saying. This nigga's capping.
The most ridiculous shit. I didn't know if he was describing a porno. That sounds like the most sadistic shit
it was porn.
Life, bro.
It might as well have been porn. It was porn,
basically. Like, and I'll be honest with you.
Mayor. What happened to just getting real strong from yelling? Like, what is this? What are you talking about?
Yo, I blame anime Twitter because they the ones that told me about this shit. And I was like, oh, what the fuck is Redo of Healer? Bro, it was like when you go on Twitter and somebody's like, damn, I saw this, so that means all of y'all gotta see it. That's why I put AU on, because I was like, bro, this shit, I can't be the only one to watch this. So I mean, Black Kensei, if you want to watch it, I got you.
Yo, I'm straight. Even though it's like, yo, I got like a range, right? Like there's I got a taste for like all type of like anime when it gets to like some real serious shit, or it's like just fighting action scenes. But like that just sound like that Goblin Slayer shit. I wasn't watching that. The minute you bring the R word into anime, I'm like, I'm straight.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I agree. Like, do a flying kick, do a barrel roll, do something. Just don't
do that. Don't do that.
Oh God.
Yo, honestly, I'm right there with you. And like I said, I only watched it and I only shared it because I had to see that shit. So I do not condone anybody that has not seen Redo a Healer to watch it, because it is to this day one of the most wildest shits I've ever seen in my entire life. I will say though, kind of just, switching off a Redo a Healer real quick, because that is a sentence that I do not ever want to say again. There really has been some fire ass anime that's coming out, but I brought you up last week in the conversation that we were having about Trigun and the animation. This is what you do. You do animation. You do all of that shit. You work in that realm. Can you take a little bit of time and just kind of talk about why the 3D animation that we're seeing from Trigun now is so much different than just our typical 3D animation shit that we're used to?
My 2 cents is like, we're in a place where the level of techniques are able to like show just like how fluid a character can like move in the space that the people
that they're given
create.
Like, it's not 2D. It's not just like, straight up just like
the fusion of like the 2D 3D space stuff like that we're seeing now is like like something that was like unheard of for like the past like 10 plus years or whatever. Like you see, if you're in like the 3D animation spaces, you'll see them bring up like certain terms like grease pencil, blah blah blah, and it's like the sheer like compounded techniques that we've like the community has developed up until this point have like all almost like crescendoed to the point where now you get shit like Demon Slayer, where they'll do some shit so smooth and so slick, like nobody picks up like how much of it is like 3D rendered other than the people that are in that world paying attention to it. So now like they've taken it a step further and they're doing like Trigun, and it's like, yo, like credit where credit is due, man. Like that, it looks amazing. Because I don't know how they're doing any of this, bro.
I feel like
mad hard.
I feel like the biggest comparison I have about everything that you just said was like going from Budokai 3 Dragon Ball Z 2D, and that I still think it's the best Dragon Ball Z game. Going from that to Budokai Tenkaichi, when the shit finally went 3D, nigga, and you was flying around as a Saiyan or a Frieza or whatever, and just blasting niggas to death.
You know, from a transition from one to the next, yeah, I feel like that is a good.
That's what I feel like we're in. You get what I'm saying? Because 3D animation was garbage, boy. That shit was awful, bro.
Right.
Awful. And now they're just incorporating it. But not only just that, Trigun seems to have, like, honestly, really given us that fluid kind of motion of just like it'd be like, I guess, acting. You know what I mean? Yeah. Where it's like on like you go to movie theaters where you actually see everything 3D or the person moving around, you see every little minute detail. And now in Trigun, it seems that fluid. It doesn't feel choppy. It doesn't have to have some crazy animation or whatever, like, or rather the art style. It's just a fluid fucking thing. Low key, like I said, I think super surprised on the animation. And that shit blew my mind. And I think that was going to be my biggest gripe about Trigun.
I was about to say, AU, it almost sounded like you enjoying that shit for a second. It almost sounded like you need to watch more than one episode. It almost sounded like to me that you need to give this shit another chance, because that was poetic, brother. That was some shit that you need to go up on the pulpit if you're going to be talking about Trigun like that.
I wasn't talking about Trigun. I was talking about the animation.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean,
I'm not about to watch a whole entire show based off of animation, nigga. I'm just not. That's like watching a movie. That's like watching a movie because the story is great, but like, you know, it's fucking 12th grade high schoolers like performing the whole thing. No,
I mean, is the shit funny?
That's like, nigga, let me make it just more clear. That's like watching high schoolers perform Shakespeare. We're not doing this. Like, the story is amazing. You know, it's fucking Shakespeare.
Man, I feel like what if you go see like the young Leo at when he's in high school? You always talk about was Eaton Gilbert.
I won't know that until that nigga become Leo. He ain't Leo now.
I don't know. Sometimes it might be. Sometimes motherfucker might be Leo before he even know he Leo. That's all I'm saying. Trigun might be Leo. You ain't even give him a chance. That's all I'm trying to say. Sometimes you need to give a motherfucker a chance.
What is this octave?
I'm trying to figure that shit out too, bro. You lost me, cuz I was like, how did we get here, nigga?
Come on, y'all done know me long enough to know that sometimes my voice go a little high. Sometimes it's okay. But yo, I want to do. We talked a lot about what's it called? We talked a lot about Trigun, but I wanted to talk a little bit about Vinland Saga because we still rolling through that. There's a lot of really good stuff that's come out of the first 2 episodes. I will say that my funniest moment of that episode, hands down, was when my man was ready to fight over everything. They done took my lunch. They done made me go over here. They done made me go over there. They don't know what the fuck they doing. Let me get ready to. Is that pussy I see over there? That is literally how he fucking did that shit.
This man really folded, and I literally said before this whole thing, I was like, nigga, don't ever let me see somebody that fucking attractive in my life. I might have to commit suicide because it's going to be the same thing as going for this person.
Hey, yo.
No. It's going to be the same thing as going for this person because if I see somebody that's going to make me forget I'm a slave, I would probably commit suicide for this person. So it's like, it's the same thing.
That's why all the old black mothers from the South say, stay away from them white girls. This is like you will get killed. What you doing?
God. Jesus Christ.
Yo,
nigga.
All I thought about was Undercover Brother when he walked in and they was like, you slept with this nigga. And he was like, "Yep, the nipples was perky too."
Oh my god!
I'm over here just saying. After a certain point, like black people must have had that put together like a survival technique. It's just like, hey yo, it don't matter how you look, you better leave that shit alone.
Leave that shit alone.
I can't even imagine, bro. Like, I didn't even think about. I just laughed because it was so abrupt. I didn't even think about it. Like, he ain't even had none yet, and it made him forget he was a slave.
Right.
How the fuck that shit happened, bro? You know how much? Like, I get it. It's your first day on the job, I guess, but like that shit ain't gonna make me forget that I'm a slave. Like,
like he didn't just chop a few trees down, nigga.
Yeah.
Like nah,
like, I feel like you didn't get the whole slave experience until you got whipped. He didn't get whipped yet. I feel like he would know he was a slave the minute he heard that thunder crack. It was like, okay, nah.
I mean, I ain't lying because you heard that thunder crack. I ain't gonna lie to you. First thing I thought was, bro, this nigga fucked up. Yeah. I feel like the master might have actually listened to this nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. He seemed like a real nice motherfucking person.
All I know is if he come back around and try and change this man's name to Toby, I'm done. I don't know if I can continue watching.
Dog, do not stop that. Ain't no fucking way that ends up happening again. You went for the furthest reach in the.
I'm just no, because here's the thing. Here's the thing. Yes, it's that world. Yes, they deal with slaves, all that bullshit, everything. But what if? What if like the quote unquote master is the dude that's all nice and well and all that good stuff, but like the overseers are the ones that give them shit because. Them dudes came out there to give them lunch and ate all of their lunch and was like, all right, cool, this for the both of y'all, go ahead. And like, we was talking about it before we even started doing the episode. Like, Torfin looked like he's just like, yo, look, man. Like,
he's
just
so broken.
Bro, so broken.
I don't even think it's broken. The nigga just ain't got nothing to live for. I don't think you got to be broken to feel like that. Bro, that nigga father died. He was like, I'm going to avenge my fucking father. The nigga did all of this motherfucking work to try to avenge his father and then could not do it. That means his father is never avenged. This nigga can't even get that revenge. And that was the only thing he was trying to do in life, and that shit got taken from him. This nigga has nothing to live for.
Yeah, like that was like his only purpose in life was avenging his father. But it's like that was the only thing keeping him going, and without that, he's literally falling apart. So it's like, yeah, this is what's left. And this is like
falling apart again. I was like, that shit already happened, nigga. I think that should happen in the moment. That'd be like, you got yabba dabba dude. Like, you know how niggas be fucking rolling around in their cars and then something hit them and then there's nothing but the wheels immediately. That's what this nigga's on.
Okay. You led with yabba dabba dude. I'm like, nigga, what? a verb? What are you saying?
Yo, I'm dead because I ain't gonna lie. I was sitting here, I was just like, all right, cool, yabba dabba do what the fuck.
I'm always gonna bring it full circle, baby. But give me a second, nigga. Like
you had niggas in the background just like, smiling now. Okay, where he's going with this?
I hope we get to the point because I don't know where the fuck we going. I guess we just along for
I'm just saying the nigga ain't got nothing left but some wheels.
Bro, it feels like, and I'm curious to see where they're gonna go with it. And I do think my man's is gonna lighten that spark in Torfin because when that spark gets lit, it's over for everybody on that plantation.
I think that's why he's there.
I need him to have like a Hulk moment and nobody.
I think that's why he's there.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Truly. No, think about everything that he says to Torfin is like, nigga, you don't want to be a slave? Like, why are you okay with this? He's like, nigga, we not eating. He said, nigga, they trying to kill my father. Nigga, he over here igniting all types of fucking matches, bro. I think that's exactly why he's there. Trying to spark some life into this nigga so he can feel like everything that's happening to him is shit. Because Torfin don't know no better right now. I told y'all, nigga, he ain't got nothing left but the wheels, bro. They put an axe in his hand, and that's the horse.
I'll say one thing though. I'm all here for Torfin going full on like berserker mode. I'm here for that. I can't wait to see that. Berserker mode Torfin lighting everything on fire. Yeah. One person about to take down that whole shit, and I'm cool with that. And I can't wait to see it. Cannot wait to see it, my guy. I don't know. I'm just.
Great moments though in that episode. Their visuals are always fucking top tier, nigga. I don't think anybody does a fucking a visual like fucking Vinland Saga, bro.
That's Mappa.
A picture's worth 1,000 words, nigga. They do that shit in this low key.
it truly is something that is going to be in the conversation for a great season, and I think we already are looking at that we're going to get a great season out of them because, like I said, these first 2 episodes is as kind of chill as they've been fire. So I'm excited for that. We did Vinland Saga. Hold on, we did Vinland Saga. We talked a little bit about a little sprinkling right there, a little bit about Trigun, and I gotta drop these 2, and I dropped them earlier, and I got to, bro. First of all, Blue Lock is fire, and if you I'm gonna eventually get AU to watch Blue Lock. I just gotta start dropping that shit into the motherfucking watch Blue Lock. But really honest, High Card, bro, you gotta check High Card out. High Card is fire. It's basically like the premise of like there's like these. I don't even know how they did it yet. I haven't got that far, or they haven't gotten that far as the story. But there's a bunch of these like legit playing cards, 52 of these playing cards that the user gets, and when the user gets them, it gives them some form of a power. And then basically, like the main character got involved with this government organization that's trying to collect the rest of the cards. Mm-hmm. And the shit is fire. The shit it's like mixed between like JoJo's.
They got some JoJo versus elements. Like some kind of like not. I'm gonna go out on a limb here. It sounds like Death Note, where it's like you're trying to solve what the fuck is happening, who has whatever's going on.
It's more JoJo's meets I'm trying to think of what it would like because of the way that they kind of brought him in, and I said it's before, and it's a similar often used trope. Anything from like how Chainsaw Man when they brought him in, or how Bongo Stray Dogs when they bring dude in, like it's similar to that. So High Card is a fire one, and then I mentioned it before. I sent you AU the opening, bro. Kinda of the Great Snow Sea. That looks like it has the potential to be one of the best stories out this season.
Bro, I can't say that based off of that opening. Like,
oh no. I've seen the episode. That's just the opening. I've seen the episode. Yes,
I didn't watch the episode. Okay.
Episode 2 drop. I'm about to watch it as soon as we get done here, bro. Essentially, like
I'm watching both tonight. Then
the world ended, my guy. Post-apocalyptic, crazy shit. But like, I don't know how it happened because again, they're gonna explain it in one episode in. But the oceans of the world basically got like frozen over, but like not frozen over where it's ice. Basically, like, and I credit them for doing the animation this way, even though it's like a 3D shit. They do 3D well, not as good as obviously Trigun, but they do 3D well. The ocean is snow, but it moves and feels and all that shit like actual water, but it's snow.
So it's like the whole entire, ocean froze, but it didn't freeze solid, so it just kept moving.
Yes,
and it's more like, but it never turns to liquid.
Nope. And it's snow, and they got like these like animals, bro. They got these animals that are like dolphins that they motherfuckers are riding, but they're riding them in the snow water, bro. This shit is fire. It's imaginative. It sounds crazy. It's imaginative, bro. They got a pirate ship.
Stories, but you're saying one of the best stories off of one episode.
Yo, bro? Honestly, because I'm going off of one episode. I could sometimes jump.
Maybe creativity, nigga. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Off of the creativity story that they got there. This shit sound fire, and I watched it. And again, shout out Stoney for
they could build a really dope world.
Ooh,
bro, it's gonna be a world building thing if they do that. If
they execute this shit right here, all I'ma say is I'm here for it because this shit gonna be crazy, bro. Shit gonna be absolutely crazy because of how unique the world actually is. So I'm here for it. It's kind of the Great Snow Sea.
I'll watch the first episode tonight for sure.
Yeah, I'll give you credit for sure.
Yeah.
That's because it sounds wild. The story you hooked me on the story, not the animation or anything. You hooked me on the story,
bro.
That's a wild concept.
Yeah, it sounds like
who the fuck thought about this
giant slushy. Like the ocean is a slushy.
That's what I was thinking. The ocean is a slushy, but it's dairy. It's like it just never actually like it's frozen, but it's like it never turns to water.
Yep.
It's like that in between. I don't know. Niggas
like you left some shit in the freezer too long.
Like you left a cup in the fucking ocean.
Like you left a cup in the freezer too long, but not so long that it's like solid, but enough that you can get that little slushy, liquidy mix kind of thing. It's literally that.
Have either of you seen Jobless Reincarnation?
No, but I've heard good things about that.
That shit is called Jobless. Reincarnation.
Well, it's some other shit in Japanese, but I can't say that part. So
Well, nigga, I didn't know. I guess I can't say that part. Well,
I'm over here looking at
know.
the title like, I don't get these words. Like, no. Like, that's what I got back, man. But it's like, yeah, it's translation is jobless reincarnation. It's pretty good. It's like looking into the life of like somebody who's like a real, like suicidally depressed, like nobody, right? Social anxiety like crazy. And they do that isekai crap, right? He dies, comes back in the new world, whatever. But like, they actually tried to tell a story this time. It's not just fat titties in his face and he's just like, oh, I can do all the things nobody else in this world can. That's great.
Mhm.
It's not like easy. Like he didn't get the easy route to getting powers. Like you see him go from like literally start as a baby and figure out how to move in this new world from the ground up. And it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna be annoying with it, but animation is fire. Storytelling is it's in there. It's in there. Like it's.
You caught this already?
What do you mean?
You watched this already?
Oh yeah, I've
Okay.
seen the season 1, and I can say that like it's fire. It's the only
Sounds like some real slice of life shit.
it's slice of life comedy action. It's like they impressed me. They impressed me, man. That shit was cool. So it's like I'm waiting for that season 2 to drop. Like that's like one of the only anime I'm really.
I gotta start a list.
Yo, my list getting longer and longer. Bro, I started because to Kensai's point, like I've heard great things about jobless reincarnation, and kind of just piggybacking off of that with like when you get like the isekai shit where like somebody just come in and they just the strongest motherfucker in the world. I started Misfits, the Demon King Academy, the other night just because I heard so much about it, wanted to watch the first episode. Bro, in that first episode, the motherfucker killed a dude about 25 times and brought him back to life every single time. It was like,
nigga, Jesus Christ.
and he was like, yo, bro, whenever you feel like surrendering, I got you. And the dude was like, no, I'm not gonna surrender. After the 5th time, he was like, I mean, maybe I can. And then after the 10th time, he was like, yo, you got it. Then he was like, nah, bro, you took too long. I'm gonna just keep killing you.
He's like, oh, what the fuck, son?
No, that's wild.
That's some sick shit right there,
Yo.
boy.
The premise is so like there's like a demon king in that world and everything, and so what happens is after 2,000 years he gets reincarnated, and then they have like an academy set up that would basically be like the people that are going to either I gotta remember, it's either they're going to become the new demon king or they're gonna like serve the demon king when he comes back type shit. And so now he came back after 2,000 years and is like attending the school, but it's like a magical school type shit.
Oh,
so,
that I remember now.
It's got like that isekai shit with it. So, killed that motherfucker, brought him back, killed him again. That, and one last thing before we get into like the nuts and bolts here, but there is an anime that's coming out in July of 2023. Bro, I don't even remember how I stumbled onto this, but I'm saying this now in January. I can't wait for this shit. Bro, it is a zombie anime and I am here for it. The whole premise is this motherfucker was a slacker who hated his life, who was going to his job, hated everything about it, thought he was being an adult, hates being an adult, and then the fucking zombie apocalypse happened, and this motherfucker is the happiest person in the world because he said,
because he ain't got to do nothing but live.
No, his literal thing was, his zombie apocalypse going on, people getting eaten around him left or right on some straight high school of that shit, and the first thing he says is, I don't have to go to work tomorrow, bro. Oh my God.
But you gotta hate your life for that to be the first thing you think of. That's
I don't know, cause like he just one of the niggas that just he liked life, nigga. He just ain't had the opportunity to like the life that he wanted yet. This shit gave him all the opportunity, nigga. Some niggas just want to watch the world burn so they can be king of the ashes. This nigga didn't want to be king of anything else beforehand. This nigga got exactly what he wanted.
Yo, I'm gonna say it now that we're here, we're going to admit once and for all, High School of the Dead was a decent show. Can't nobody tell me.
Yes, it was.
Oh, I love High School.
What are you talking about? We love that over here.
Yeah,
I love High School of the Dead.
Yeah, I'm so tired of the slander. I don't care if the titties is doing the Matrix. Look at the plot, bro.
They were. They were. But that's all people want to get wrapped up on. It's like that. Niggas can't control their dicks around here. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like they see some titties. It's like, whoa, this show, whatever, bro. Can we just look past everything else?
Bro,
I mean, I didn't say I'm gonna look past them, but I can look at the story as well. I mean, let's not go too far in this shit. I ain't gonna look past them, but like,
you said I'm focused on the plot. On the plot.
You literally just proved my point.
Yo, listen, I can do both. It's called multitasking. I can do that. That shit ain't nothing new.
Oh man, that's funny, man.
Yo, the zombie shit is called Zom 100 Bucket List of the Dead. That's what the shit is called. It's coming out.
Wow.
Yo, bro, I cannot wait, bro. This motherfucker is literally on a motorcycle doing a wheelie with a chick behind him in a tank top, and he's like having the time of his life doing this wheelie with mad zombies behind him.
This just sound like High School of the Dead redid.
I cannot wait. When I saw this, I was like, nah, I gotta bring this to the pod next time. They literally just dropped a teaser episode on last week. So last week they dropped the teaser episode. It's coming out July 2023. That shit is called literally Zom 100 Bucket List of the Dead. This motherfucker literally about to go around a zombie infested world and be like, I always wanted to skydive.
Yo, why are all these off-brand anime like a sentence for the title? Why are these titles so long? Chainsaw Man, like Boruto, all mainstream joints. You get anything outside of mainstream, it's a sentence. Like that should be hilarious to me. I'm watching that shit though. That shit hard.
I saw one that, and I gotta try. Hold on, give me a sec because I found it. It was on one of the winter simulcasts for this year, and when I find it. Let me see. This isn't one where I was thinking, but this is hilarious. Saving 80,000 gold in another world for my retirement.
Jesus Christ, nigga.
That's the whole time.
Oh my God, where's the fucking other one? Campfire cooking in another world with my absurd skills.
See this shit? Don't be a menace in South Central.
Don't be a menace of South Central.
Oh, here it is. Chilling in my 30s after getting fired from the Demon King's army. I saw this shit last night. I was like, what? I kind of watch it. This shit sound crazy.
Oh man, man. I mean, they gotta stand out. So do what you gotta do, nigga.
That's gonna do it. That's gonna do it already. That's gonna do it. Yo, I want to definitely hop into like the meat and potatoes that we gonna have here on this conversation. Is we did a hot take Tuesday the last couple of weeks, and actually, because we didn't get a chance to recap the hot take Tuesday from last week, I want to I want to make sure that we get the results out there. So hot take Tuesday from last week was Humanoid Typhoon. What's your thought on Trigun Stampede episode 1? On Instagram, we had, and let me actually pull up. Yep, on Instagram, it was wild. Like people loved the first episode. It won in both Instagram and on Twitter. It was a landslide on Instagram though. Like Instagram, 88% said that they loved it and they want more episodes. Only 12% said that they gonna pass. And then on Twitter, we had 76.5% of the vote saying that they loved it, to 23.5% of the vote saying they're going to pass. A lot of people really liked the first episode of Trigun Stampede, and I think a lot of people are going to continue to rock with it. So, I'm telling you, bro, you better get on
I don't
this
give
boat
a
before
fuck. Nigga, I already said what I said. That shit is dumb. Nigga, like, I'm not watching this shit.
He's salty. Oh,
bro, I don't give a fuck about what these niggas say about this shit. I'm done. I'm not watching this shit, bro. I'm just not. I don't need my shit reimagined, nigga. Like,
it's a little salty, bro.
It's not Disney, nigga. Like, I don't want my shit reimagined. We all set, bro. I have what I have. I loved it. Like, I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay.
Hey, you like, look at them motherfuckers enjoying this bullshit. Look, this ain't my old Trigun, bro. I know what Trigun's supposed to be. This ain't Trigun.
But the thing is, I'm not hating on it. I already gave it this praise, nigga. I just said I don't want to watch this shit. Nigga, I'm good. I ain't watching this shit.
I don't know, y'all. I don't know if we gonna be able to. I'm already working on AU for Blue Lock, so if y'all want him to watch Trigun, y'all gonna have to do that because I ain't pulling double shifts.
Nobody give a singular fuck.
Yo, we really here for like the big one that we had this week, and again, thankfully we were recording this on Wednesday, so we got a chance to kind of dive into our Hot Take Tuesday. But Hot Take Tuesday with the announcement of Attack on Titan season 4 part 86,542. They taking forever with this shit, and I kid you not, bro. If they break this shit off into a third part, I'm going to Japan and we fighting. Bro. It's getting me, pissing me the fuck, bro. It's been the final season for fucking 3 years.
Nigga, that's
what kind of final season is this?
We on the same motherfucking page, bro. These niggas said the final season was coming. Nigga said, "Wait, gotcha again, bitch. This is a 2-parter."
And the worst part about it is they know they can keep getting this because we still gonna be fucking waiting to watch that
feel
shit.
Like I feel like I got hit with the Welvin. I ain't gonna lie to you, niggas is like these nuts. Got him. And I was like, God damn, bro. Niggas hit me. They fucked me up all over again. They pissed me off. I ain't gonna lie.
Fucking
we on the same page. Fuck
Make
these niggas for that shit, bro.
But the
like I said, the final season. And then it was the final season, and then they split that into 2 parts and did it again.
Yo, I don't even. The hot take Tuesday we had for this week was a Jaegerist edition. Are you Team Aaron, or do you think Aaron has gone too far? And before we get into it, I do want to read the results. And I just want to say, from a personal place, deep down in my heart, deep down in the soul of Mikey J here, myself, I fucks with y'all, and I appreciate y'all for fucking with me. Stomp them out like it's a Kirk Franklin revival one on Instagram and on Twitter, bro. 71% on Instagram, 71% on Twitter. Thank you. Nobody's caring about no justice.
Okay.
He not bugging. But we about Stomp.
Okay. So I want to make this one clear as all fucking day. First and foremost, I had no part in this motherfucking Hot Take Tuesday. The way you worded that was biased as all fuck, nigga. Like, are you serious, bro? You literally made that shit as biased as all fucking hell, nigga. You made the one that won literally a joke. Like, nigga, like you make anything a fucking joke is gonna win, nigga. Like, what are we talking about here? Are you for real? You see, this is why you a capper, nigga. Just like you said, Berserk got the worst mototherfucking end. Now I'm going in on your ass. Now you all fucking said you catching these motherfucking hands. You biased piece of shit. I'm at work, cuz, and I see the Hot Take Tuesday, and this nigga does set this whole shit up without nothing, bro. This nigga got gifts and everything, waiting to even post for everything he does. Bro, you had this shit planned like a motherfucker. Fuck you, you ain't shit.
Oh, yeah, no, you was holding on that one.
Yo, that was like 2-week-long pent-up aggression.
Bro, this nigga thought I wasn't about to get in for this, bro. You got me fucked up.
That is
you did me filthy on this tape.
Yo, I just saw my dude out here just like ragdolling this thing.
I had to give him a Broly slit. You know, the nigga hit that nigga on the leg. It's like bah bah bah. Nah, go. You did me filthy, cuz I woke up living my life. My day is going all right. Next thing I know, I see this bias ass take. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, yo, next time you better call to stop the count. Next time, call to stop the count. That's all I'm going to say.
Stop a count I don't even know about, cuz.
all I'm going to say is I'm happy to see that our fellow listeners, our fellow people that follow us, that fuck with the Couch Stealers, understand that when push comes to shove, you just gotta stomp a motherfucker out. That's what you gotta do.
It shows a lot. It shows a lot to me. It sounds like we got a whole lot of school shooters out here.
Nah,
I'm scared. I ain't fucking with none of you niggas.
But it's
bro, let me explain my reasoning.
Motivation behind it. We empathize with the motivation behind it.
I never said I don't empathize with the motivation behind doing some savage shit if a nigga done push you to a point. What I'm saying is, that's the same way a motherfucking school shooter feel when one nigga bullying him and he go in there and kill the school.
But it's like, okay. I'm not going to argue that. I just look at it from the perspective of, like, the Ymir people, them giants, the Titan people, the race. There is, like, the whole story, it could be, like, compared to black people in the real world.
Of course.
Like, they're literally a diaspora. Only, like, the section of that diaspora that ended up on an island, just like island black people were raised in, like, isolation. And he grew up his whole life in this isolation, waiting for the day he could see the outside world his birthright. That's what he was talking about this whole time. Like, this world is ours and we are being denied what is rightfully ours. Fuck all that. Let's go outside. Let's break down every barrier. Bam, bam, bam. The minute he does that, he gets all that fighting and sacrifice. Niggas just dying left and right, and he finally gets to the ocean. He's been dreaming of that his whole life, only to find out he's a nigga. I'd be mad too. Are you kidding?
He been a nigga.
Yeah, but that's he didn't know he was a nigga. Do you know how mad you gonna be when you finally make it to this world, this civilization, this world you never knew? He's seeing planes and boats and newspapers for the first time. Like shit, they got technology in the rest of the world, and then he gets there and finds out that how they doing his people. They living in ghettos. They spit on. They use like cannon fodder. And what you
literal cannon fodder, by the way. Literal cannon fodder.
Listen.
But it's like, what do black people do when they saw such outrage and it's outrageous injustice to their people?
We on the same page.
They get on a soapbox and they march. What is the rumbling if not a bunch of titans marching on their heads?
Talk that shit,
nigga. If we're going on these comparisons, niggas march for the United States. Why they not marching over there to go kill the niggas that been doing this shit to them? Why you gotta kill the whole world?
Because that's where they at. That's how it goes. Like bro, that's where they at
every time.
No, that's where they at. Because the reality of the situation is, what's stopping this? The only way to stop them from doing this again, and the only way to stop them from
kill the niggas that did it to you.
Yes, and then everyone else, because they a part of it. Everybody a part of the problem.
We just kill the rest of the world for after Germany was stopped. Like what, nigga?
But like, here's my thing too. I can agree with the fact that Aaron's psychology is that of the school shooter. I will say that. Because it's like, if you look at Aaron's stages, like if Aaron Yeager's stages is literally the stages of innocence dying. He's literally in a place where he's young and hopeful, and as harsh reality hits him again and again and again, and he's forced to accept harsh truth one after the other, you see his optimism die. You see his hope.
100% is dead.
And so when he is in this place where he has to really make these hard decisions about what he's going to do with this newfound power that he's tapped into because of blah, blah, blah memories, right? He's looking at everything in this world, realizing he don't have faith in nobody but his one lifeline, his friends, his community. As far as he is concerned, this is the last beautiful thing worth protecting in existence. And everything else is a threat to this one singular thing, this singular good thing in his life.
Bro, what you trying to explain to me why he doing it and justifying it, nigga? It ain't no justification.
That's a good ass argument. Let's not act like it's not a good ass argument.
What's the justification for killing literally everything on the fucking planet because one set of people did
slaughtering you and after they've been
it's one set of people. It's one group of people doing this.
Everybody in the world was already on it. At least all the developed everything. They were all in for it. They hated Paradise. They wanted Paradise out. They kept saying we're gonna go to war with Paradise. The first episode when Aaron came back and slaughtered everybody when Reiner was like, oh shit, that's Aaron and everything, was literally them declaring war. The entire world declaring war on Paradise.
I'm gonna go back. Here's what happened. I'm gonna go back and rewatch that, and I won't go to that.
But found out
like the entire.
I'm gonna go back and rewatch that because I don't remember it going down exactly like that at all. But I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna rewatch it. And then we're gonna double back down on this. Yeah. But my thing is, bro, you can't kill everybody, nigga, just because like a subset of people did some shit to you. You can't. That's just insane to me, bro. Like I asked you before, it's like you justify killing babies and children, and you said yes, stomp them niggas out, kill them. Like, bro, you cannot kill innocent people who have nothing to do with anything, cuz. That's wild. There are casualties of war. I understand that part, but to kill everybody, nigga, literally everybody, bro, that's insane.
But to look at it to Black Kensei's point, like looking at it through Aaron's eyes,
you're trying to justify. I heard it.
Yeah, but truthfully, that is
understanding the motive, nothing else.
I understand the motive, bro. We're not talking about whether we understand the motive or not. Whether the motive is there or not, bro, is like, nigga, you gonna kill everybody, cuz?
Yes.
Well,
yes. If it's in order to protect the thing that he loves and the thing that's been getting slaughtered for hundreds of years, bro, he psychologically broke his father for this shit.
I look at it in the same way of Redo a Healer then. Bro, this nigga got fucking raped, beat, whatever the fuck you could think of, name of, bro. It all happened to him. This nigga didn't come back and say, you know what, I'm gonna end the fucking world. He said, I'm gonna get revenge on the motherfuckers who did this shit to me.
All I know is that, like, if you ask,
and we were satisfied, sickly satisfied.
Bro, if you would have asked Harriet Tubman to show the slave masters mercy, I don't think that shotgun even knew how to spell mercy.
But that's a different thing. That's a slave master, bro. That's exactly what's happening.
But
that's
the whole
understandable.
world is in this situation,
the whole world is not your enemy, bro. If you killing like the right niggas and how, bro, you can't say that then.
But like to Mikey J's point prior, right? He's saying that infiltration mission that Reiner and Annie and Bertolt went on was literally the world declaring war on the last remaining descendants of humanity.
But everybody that mission they went on it did not include everybody. It only included the where they came from.
It represented,
that's still an act of war.
The nation that they
from them, yes.
But that's still an act of war.
Yes, but specifically from that one place. I can't remember the name.
No, but this is where I'm getting lost up, and this is why I'm Team Aaron, is because they weren't trying to conquer them. They weren't trying to conquer paradise. They weren't trying to come down.
They're trying to kill them. We get it.
They were trying to wipe paradise off the face of the earth, bro.
They didn't have to worry about them anymore. Like,
thank you.
Like the world said, you're so dangerous. Even though you don't recognize your own power, black people again, I would rather take you out than you recognize how great you are. You are titans among men, and your very presence terrifies the hell out of me, to the point I'd rather go to such extremes to prevent you from ever being a threat. And unfortunately for Aaron, he only knows what he lived through. He has limited resources, limited references. And as far as he knows, they represent the world's will. He don't know any continents. He didn't know the map was so big. They
never seen water before. They ain't never seen an ocean before. Like, you gonna tell me bro?
Come on, man. It's like, I can't disagree. He is the mindset of a school shooter. But it's like, I can't blame him. It's more akin to what I can say rather than I justify his actions. I can't blame him. He was exposed to the world, and the first thing he saw was all guns pointed at me and the people I love. Fuck that. Like, if this is the only world that exists beyond the world that I know with me and mine, nah. There are too many unknowns, and he's too scared, and he's lost too much hope in humanity. He's lost too much hope, and there's too much risk to what he cares about. So he's like, yeah, nah. If it's me and the racist gotta go. That's all he said.
Yo, and the one thing that y'all brought up that I thought was really important. Well, at least one thing that I don't think we got brought up that was really important was Aaron getting to the point of him almost realizing what he's about to do. You know what I mean? Like when that scene when they were out and they was like in the new world for the first time and they saw the cars and all that shit. And that night when he went, they all got drunk. And he went to Mikasa, was like, "Yo, what if we just bounced?" Like that was his last, this is about to be kind of crazy, but like, what if we just like went off and lived our lives? Like, would we be able to do that? And then like when Mikasa was like, "Oh wait, what are you talking about?" And he was just like, "Nah, you know what? Never mind. I know what I gotta do." That was him showing his resolve about the whole situation. Look,
and he know that's baby girl. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like, and he know he might have to hurt her in order to get the shit done. But in order to protect her in the long run and protect the people in the long run, this is what's gotta happen. Like, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with protecting the people that you care about and the people that you love, especially when you were not the ones to initiate the battle, initiate the war. Right. They was literally over there for 100 years thinking these giant creatures that they didn't know where the fuck they came from, that they kind of had an idea of how to kill, had them pinned down into a corner of the world where they literally had to deal with starvation. They had to deal with overpopulation. They had to deal with like their family members. Like y'all forget Armin's dad and like grandma, they got sent to literally be eaten by titans. Like that's a lot of shit that you got to deal with. And now you telling me I got an opportunity and the power to end this shit forever? Nah, bro. Doing it. Doing it, bro. I'm doing it.
Like
100%.
anybody who ever
100%.
played sports knows, in order for me to win, somebody gotta lose, nigga.
Facts.
And it ain't gonna be me.
It ain't gonna be me. You want to know why? Because I got about 450,000 of these giant ass motherfuckers that about to march their way through y'all living room and crack skulls on the way. And I'm okay with that because you know what? At the end of the day, what they gonna have? Fucking peace, because it's just gonna be paradise. That's it. It's literally just gonna be Paradise Island and all the fucking descendants of Ymir or whatever, and they gonna be chilling, and they ain't gonna have to worry about nobody attacking them, nobody dropping titans on their head, no fucking big ass brolic ass Yeti throwing shit at them. Like, they ain't gotta worry about none of that, bro. It's literally just gonna be them living their lives in joy and happiness. Are they gonna come up with stripes? It's human nature. Shit's gonna happen. But the reality is, you don't have to fear your literal existence from extermination. You feel me? Like, nah.
Yo, Attack on Titan hella political. Oh my god, like that was a. Yo, we're in a deep dive. That's crazy.
I'm fine with that because it's Team Aaron, bro. I get where you coming from, AU. I get it. And morally speaking, and we was talking about this before, I might do some time for this. I understand I might do some time for this because, like, you know, morally speaking, it's not the most best answer in the world to be saying, but from the context of what I've seen, and I've seen things through the eyes of the characters from Paradise and through the eyes of Eren Yeager and through the shit that the first episode, his mom literally got eaten by his dad's ex-wife. Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. This shit is so bad on such a psychological level that these people don't even know what the fuck is going on. No. Stomp them motherfuckers all the way out.
And if we want to talk about psychology, it's like because of the world they're in, like there's some things that cannot exist in our world because of how our society and blah 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 structured that don't work the same the minute you get into another context. Like, yeah, that school shooter psychology makeup, whatever, like that is not okay. Period, point blank. In our world, in our setting, our society, we don't have no need for that. There's no room for that. We don't tolerate that. But like you go back a couple hundred years, and that motherfucker's a king. Like that motherfucker is the strongest warrior in the king's kingdom because certain time frames require different like resolve to deal with the situations of the day. Like, yo, we like society used to reward killers. Like, like we forget that. Like once upon a time, like so it's just like, yo, if you're in a world where necessity dictates and therefore you do, like there's like some psychological makeups that are necessary for dealing with the situations of that world. You know what I'm saying? Like,
listen, man.
And it sounds weird to say out loud, like it really do, but it's like, yo, the world that they in, they need niggas like that. Clearly, because otherwise they'd have never left that little den. They'd have never left that little caged city, and they'd have lived the rest of their lives in ignorance until eventually somebody took them out. Like that's what they were dealing with. That shit crazy.
Exactly. And at the end of the day, history is written by the winners, bro. That's how it's go down. History is written by the winners. And Eren Yeager saying, I don't give a fuck what happened. We gonna be the ones writing the fucking chapters. And I'm gonna make sure of it. And I respect that and I understand it. So I'm good with it. And I can't wait to see this next fucking season, bro. Hey, you man, what you thinking?
Did he leave? Yo. Oh no. Yo, he was like, well, no.
Like, nah, I can't deal with y'all.
No,
y'all doing the most.
Though. That's on brand though. We literally deserve that. We deserve
Yo, but hey, yo, man, we gonna go ahead and wrap up because we actually over almost at an hour now anyway. So it's all right, AU. We still love you, bro. We gonna have you come back.
Like we put foots on necks and it was unnecessary.
He's sitting there like, I don't give a fuck. Dog. Y'all niggas going to hell.
Y'all get on me about Trigun. You get on me.
Ew, I'm done. Yo, first off, gotta definitely thank you, Black Kensei, for coming on here. Shout out to you, the VLG Studio, all the work that y'all do with us. Appreciate you coming on. You got anything for the people before you head out?
Yeah. Appreciate y'all for having me. be on the lookout for more content. We're gonna be animating some new episodes of Couch Steelers real soon. Stay tuned. Check us out on Twitter, VLG Studio. And yeah, just looking forward to the rest of the year, man. It's gonna be some good stuff. Good times ahead.
Cannot wait. So, as always, and don't worry, we're going to share this love over here. AU sends his love to all of y'all. Appreciate y'all rocking with us, as always. Catch us every Friday. It's a Couch Stealer Friday. Make sure, if you're not already, follow us on all our social medias, Instagram, Twitter. We on TikTok. We on YouTube. At the Couch Steelers, all the way across the board. Hit me up on Twitter at Mikey J. Hit AU up on Twitter at AUEN1. All the way spelled out. So yeah, if you need anything, you already know where to find us. Appreciate y'all rocking with us, and we gonna catch y'all next week. Peace.